the moment we have all been waiting for. I actually I've been wanting to continue this Let's Play and make it a thing continuously. And so, let the second Let's Play begin. Ah, alright. I had to wipe my eye a little bit of itchiness. Oh no. Yeah, sometimes I have a moment where I'm just sneezing. The dust just goes in my nose, or the light hits me in my eyes to a point where I just sneeze regardless. Yeah, it's pretty light. It's pretty sunny out. I mean, there was a snowstorm, kind of blizzard last night and I would say the day before yesterday, around Saturday. No, wait, yesterday was Monday, sorry. Was it? Hold on. Yeah, yesterday was Sunday. I actually have a therapy appointment soon because it is 3 p.m. I have to talk to my therapist at 3:30 p.m. Let me make sure I am able to do my appointment at 3:30. So Alrighty. I just had to make sure I am able to do something soon with because I have therapy every Tuesday. Just to make sure like my emotions are somewhat in check. Because I do usually get somewhat pretty emotional. Sometimes the emotions will just make me feel really bad to a point where if I'm feeling in a way in some direction and someone in this house, because I have ADHD and there are times where when you get to a point of emotional state and you really need help, but my therapy don't really, we talk every Tuesday, but now it has been going somewhat out of whack. But it's a lot of things, and so when I'm at an emotional state already, and I'm trying to put my emotions to put myself as an example by explaining to my dad, and then suddenly someone interrupts, of course I'm going to trigger. Because I'm usually at that emotional state. Have I been going through it a lot? Hell yeah. But do I try to make sure I'm taking time to myself? Of course. Of course. That's why there were times a lot early this year where I only streamed a few times and I've been coming back into stream a little bit slowly. And I've been starting to improve somewhat because, I'm now able to sleep a lot more. And there were times where I couldn't sleep the whole time last year enough, and I couldn't sleep early this year enough. But I'm able to get a lot more sleep than I was. I mean, I got a decent amount of time because it's me starting to improve and starting to get more sleep. Even though I didn't get sleep a lot of days, but I'm starting to improve because as soon as I was having that issue with overwhelming anxiety, I then slept I started sleeping already a few days, and I'm still starting to get sleep because I have already slept a few more days in a row. And early this year, around January, I was having a rough time. But I'm starting to improve a little by little because I'll take at least sometimes to myself, and I would try to make a few streams here and there. I just started making a few streams, and mostly just with Arknights Enfield. I started making a little bit of that, but bit by bit. Because when it first came out this year, I was like, oh, And as much as I actually want to continue any, games that usually just have a lot of pay to win, I'm trying to make streams of games that don't usually have pay to win now. I just play games that usually have pay to win, but off stream. Because, the gacha system kind of stresses me out, and I did do a reaction because I was trying to pull the last moment for Gilberta, and of course I want to get other characters. It's not just going to be females, because I'm now seeing it in a different perspective. What group usually counts to make your team powerful? So last night I pulled a 10 pull on a live stream to see if I get Gilberta or not. And yeah, I was pretty disappointed. Really disappointed. But I am over it. I'm like, I'm just gonna make sure to do no streams of gacha games and just do gacha games off stream now. Will I try to put reactions here and there? Yeah, probably, just not gameplay. Not actual gameplay. So we are starting part 2 of our Let's Play, and it's 3:13 p.m. I have to get to see if I could talk to my therapy at 3:30. I have some emotional issues and some triggered issues, but it's not that far ahead because I try to make sure I control somewhat of my triggers, because back then I used to trigger so badly to a point where I just snapped, and I used to end up hospitalized, and I got discharged a few times because I have done triggers a few times, and after that I was just like making sure I make sure to control what I try to do, how I would respond and how I would react. Will I still trigger where I shout? Of course, because that's usually just how some people handle ADHD. And I've learned a lot of things about my disability ADHD. Like, hold on, oh, sneeze it. Oh boy. Oh, that was a wind blow. Uh-oh, here's another one. Oh boy. That time I literally went flying. Ugh. There are moments where I sneeze and I just jump. I literally sneeze myself up. I go jump. It's weird. It's funny though at the same time. I sneeze so hard where I just make myself jump, flying, but not all the way. Can it probably happen? I don't know, maybe. We would have to see things of that happening, right? I'm pretty sure it somewhat happens, maybe. But yeah, at 3:30 p.m. I have to make sure I'm able to see if my therapy is able to give me a session with him today, because we're supposed to be seeing every Tuesday in 3:30 p.m. Man. Oh boy. But yeah, I'm just, oh boy, I'm doing my own thing here and there, so I'll probably just make this part 2 and probably take a little bit of a long break. Who knows? Because I do want to make content of this game, but instead I'm forced to make it one part of the stream every day, because of how much pressure takes a hold of me. And there's just so much going on. And a lot of it is somewhat political wise, but am I really against politics? To an extent, yes. Depending on how politics is going. Will I still pay attention to politics? Hell yeah. To make sure I see what the hell's going on. And a lot of what's going on is somewhat bad completely. The government just acts like they are above the law. The Republican side of the, White House people. Not citizens-wise. Even though probably some citizens abuse their reputations and try to put people and mislead them and put misinformation, false information, all that sort of stuff. Like, think about it. There are 4 freaking YouTubers who are involved completely in the wrong direction of politics. And I might just say their names, but I won't put it completely out there. So you got Ms. Kiff, you got Denims, and turns out she is not Jew, okay? Because there are usually quite a few Jews that'll put it the wrong way because they put their own race above others somewhat. But there are other Jews that are really understanding. It's just some Jews will somewhat be up there. Not every Jew. And I'm just making sure I try to understand it perfectly so I could put it out there the right way. So, Ms. Kiff puts it the wrong way. He has done criminal actions. That's all I'm going to say there. The Denims has been false information there. And she has got involved with copyright. She has been sued by the other side, city-wise, the people that usually control the city. Washington is the key to all that, right? But we are also the real people. And then you have, should I say this? Hassan Piker. He has been involved with a lot of bad stuff. And also putting false information of politics. And try to mislead the younger politicians with politics. And then we have Frogan. She is making sure she don't get involved with lawsuits between a lawyer and, of course, Denims, who is going against that lawyer. And Frogan is just staying quiet. She knows that if she tries to intervene with what's going on, it'll go bad. And plus, there's another YouTuber, also Twitch stream, because these YouTubers also make Twitch content. We have, I don't know how to say it, if I'm correct or wrong, it's either Katie-tron or Casey-tron or something. And I remember I used to look up old videos of some of these YouTubers. The one that I just mentioned, that I'm trying to figure out how I said her name and what was the right way, because I don't want to say it's the right way at all. I'm just saying it was probably that or probably the other way around, right? And I used to watch some videos of her probably where she, some of these YouTubers and who are also somewhat just considered Twitch streamers, they usually work on gaming content somewhat. And then they are also known for putting bad negative energy towards a lot of their audience, right? Because at first, a lot of these streamers will start off clean with their reputation that was bad hidden. And some of these didn't have a bad reputation until recently. But here's the thing. These 4 and plus 5, okay, because you have that other one, I just try to think of how her name was said. I ain't saying it's that or the other. I'm just saying I think it was this way or the other. Because it was one of the other way that you said her YouTube name. But, things go on in this world, even when it's come to politics, by misleading with the information of politics. Am I completely against it? To an extent, but I still try to make sure I pay attention what's going on political-wise with the White House and the president and so much more. I try to make sure I try to explain it right. And one video I used to just say that politics shouldn't be a thing. That was just an expression. I wasn't trying to put it all out there and say politics really shouldn't be a thing. That was me expressing how I felt, how it shouldn't be a thing. Because of so much drama. There's so much drama to a point where then you start going cuckoo, you start exploding, you self-destruct. And there's just so much going on. There's so much going on through the reality we live in and social media. But hey, we're in part 2 of this stream. We might as well just try and just, I'm gonna just try and focus on the Let's Play. Because this is for us, and I mean, not just me alone, for other people to not just enjoy the Let's Play, but try and enjoy a little bit of what the story is, Re-experience the story. Will I just make it 1 stream per day? Yeah, at the most, probably. Because excellent. I am just trying to make sure I keep myself at check, because there's just so much things going on, so much drama, so much. Some of these YouTubers try to put it on the other YouTubers.
I can tell a good egg just by the smell.
I see.
just as Canis said, you are an odd
Oh
fellow.
man, I love Naruto. He's funny, man.
And you clearly know quality when you see it. It's a very fine egg, I'd say. You're going to hatch a great little monstie from
I
it.
put my camera in the first Let's Play for a bit.
I wonder what kind of monster it'll
You know?
be. I can't wait to
I'll
find
probably
out.
put my next Let's
Go
Play,
on,
my third
stand in
one,
front of it.
with the camera itself as well. But I have to make sure I'm able to feel like I'm able to do so.
What's he doing?
It's the
This is the funny
ceremonial
part
dance
right
of our
here.
people. We perform it to bring luck to a ship's voyage, or to pray that a strong and healthy monster will hatch from an egg.
Whoa!
I have stuffy nose, so please forgive me, guys, if you'll end up hearing my stuffy nose from time to time. Oh yeah, guys, in 5 more minutes, I'm gonna have myself completely
Ready?
muted
Now
from this
hold
whole
up your
entire
kinship
Let's
stone.
Play
It will link your heart with your
because
monster
I
and
have
help it
therapy
hatch.
session in like a few minutes, and because it's about to be 3:26 p.m. Eastern time, I will still
Believe in
continue
yourself.
the stream. I'll just
You
have
can do
myself
this.
muted. Oh, did I get a response from my therapy? Yes, I did. Alrighty. I'm gonna probably mute myself in a little bit, guys. Alrighty. My therapist respond, so at 3:30 I'm gonna make sure to mute myself, and I'll still be doing this stream until I actually end it. So I'll still be doing this stream while I mute myself and talk to my therapist, because a lot of what I usually just talk to my therapist, like every other person with when they have a therapy, they just keep it between themselves. It's a private conversation to like let them know what you're doing, what you're experiencing, how you're doing, how everything is going along, how is your whole week or whatever. You know,
Nicely
how
done.
everything is
It's
starting to
already
improve.
accepted
If,
to its
if are you improving? And I am somewhat improving slowly.
I'm so proud.
So yeah,
Only your grandfather were here
that's
to
the
see
only
this.
thing I could just say. I can't say anything else. Everything else is just private conversation.
Huh? What you doing, Ronmar? You want to stay with the rookie?
Yeah. Man, Ranmar, my dude.
After everything I've done for you?
Ronmar's
And yeah, I
just being
have
honest
beaten
with his
this game
feelings.
before, guys.
Perhaps if you were
It's
gentle
so
with him,
good.
maybe.
Oh, is that so, Mr. Hero? I ought to wash your mouth out with soap.
Let me check the time. It should be
Come now, Kana. There's no harm in
3:27.
it.
I'm gonna mute myself,
Alright,
and you
fine.
guys enjoy
After
the
seeing
Let's
how much
Play
you
of the
bonded,
second part.
Can't exactly object. Just take good care of Ronmar, okay? You and your monsties gotta work together to help each other grow. Got it?
Nice going, buddy!
Right. You've got Ronmar as a monstie now too, so what should I have you do next?
Ah, what good timing. There's a new monster den on Ryder Overlook. You'll go investigate for me, won't you?
Rider Overlook, huh? That sure takes me back. Going there's a rite of passage for new riders. Your grandpa had me go there all by myself. I still hadn't gotten the hang of handling Ronmar. It was a real thrill ride, I can tell you that.
All riders have to strike out on their own someday. This is your chance, don't you think, Kena?
Chief Gara is right. You may still be a rookie, but I trust you to take this on alone. Oh, and you're gonna need Ronmar to get up there. That little beastie just loves to climb up high.
I'll help too. Just say the word, buddy.
Okay, before you go, it's time for another lesson. The next essential for being a rider is combining. You can make lots of items to help in the field or during battle. Just select Combine from the camp menu and mix several items together to create something new. Here, take this combo recipe and try making a potion. It shouldn't be too hard to find the ingredients. You're gonna need to know about the quest board too, so meet me there when you're ready for your next lesson.
Alright, sorry for the wait, guys. I was also I was talking to my therapy. Near around the end of March, he'll be retiring. I mean, I haven't talked to him like completely a lot. We haven't been around for too long with each other. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm always trying to make sure I get some of my therapy time, and having to find out that my therapy is retiring, and I just gotten close to my therapy. We've been talking here and there, and so for a while I've been just making my time for my appointment with my therapy. It's been it's been a it's been a long freaking few years, and so much here and there has been happening. Let me put my air conditioning real quick. It's it's cooking in here. So yeah. Yep. Hold on. Okay. Alrighty. So I'm just gonna try and complete one whole main quest. I'll do this part, and I'll try to do a little bit of the second part. I'm usually just streaming once every day now for, this. Sometimes I will try to make a little bit of time for an extra stream, like one extra stream in that one day. Today I've made quite a few, and a few of them is just me exposing the things that is going on with Amazon games. Even though I don't really like the fact that I have to say what was going on, because there are some things that they don't want to explain. They'll say, yeah, they're shutting down New World of Term. They put that announcement last year, before the end of last year, and now what happened? And I used to say that Throne and Liberty would take them down, because little by little, people were already leaving Throne and Liberty. And I paid around $110 for that game, for the Ultimate Edition. Look at it going downhill. But hey, it is what it is. Those companies will eventually just fail, because they would usually make mistakes, and they'll put down their best product and just focus on the worst. And it is that it's gonna happen. That's how life is. And eventually, one company will eventually have to screw up something and go down. And yeah, I paid only $60 for New World of Tournament. At least it wasn't $110 right off the bat, folks. Oh boy. It's terrible. A lot of these companies are just putting mistakes after mistakes. Hey, I used to support a lot of Nintendo products. What happened now? I just felt like it's not worth it, because there'll be quite a few things that one company would just falsely mislead certain information. Like, Nintendo doesn't want to admit that when they are harming their own reputation, they're actually harming their business. And there's a lot of people on YouTube that'll call someone by just attacking them by saying, oh, you're just a Pokemon fanboy. A Pokemon fanboy isn't someone who, if the person doesn't support Pokemon anymore, he is not considered a Pokemon fanboy. A Pokemon fanboy is someone who continuously support Pokemon because they support Nintendo, so they like Pokemon. Pokemon's on that platform, right? And they just use it as an excuse to put a tax towards the other person if the person is no longer supporting Pokemon. It's crazy, because one side of the whole group say, And they start realizing Nintendo isn't good, right? Because the things that they are doing. And it's going downhill. See, when one of my friends who is paying attention to what's going on, I'm also making sure to pay attention. I tried Palworld. It was a decent, amazing experience to a point where now one side is abusing a lawsuit to take it down, but they don't want to say they're doing it to take it down. Okay. It's wild. There's always one side complaining with the other because one side is not supporting the game they want to be supported, and they're really usually pretty desperate for one side to just support their game. Think about it. It's been going on with certain gacha games like Genshin, and of course it's been happening around Zenless Zone Zero here and there, but it's mostly been happening around Genshin communities, somewhat Nintendo as well, and I'm pretty sure a few other games that exist that is online service or offline service is gonna get hate because one side is bringing it upon themselves. You don't do that, man. You don't try to force someone to go against you. That's no good. That's a no-no. No, thank you. That's a no-no. Okay. We're gonna switch our weapon to a hammer because these guys are weak against hammers. And I believe they might actually be weak against piercing, which would be a bow or a lance with a shield usually. And so, I just try to take a little bit of time. If I'm getting a little bit pressured, I'll usually just make one stream that one day. And today I didn't make a lot of Let's Plays, but I did do a few streams where I'm just explaining the things that Amazon is doing that is mostly just lies and misleading misinformation, and usually they're just somewhat quiet about the criticisms they're getting, and that could lose them a lot of people in their community. People will leave their community. People will stop supporting their product. People will start to leave entirely. They will not buy anything. They will not support it. They will leave, and their product and their sales will start to decline. That's what happens when one gaming company just doesn't say everything. And then if you look up, because this is what Nintendo is doing when you try to search it up, right? If you search up, is Amazon getting harmed because of Throne and Liberty? They don't want to say it. And their rating is going real low, and the amount of percentage of players they have, because they lost 98% of their players on Throne and Liberty. And New World of Turn was actually one of their best, somewhat, games that they had. That was literally their moneymaker, even though it was a AAA MMO type of thing. And yeah, they're leaving the AAA MMO genre. They're like, we're done because we're gonna keep this game. This is gonna be our wallet farming. That's what they want, man. They brought that upon themselves. And this is not me trying to be at all toxic. I'm just putting the truth. Like, hello, sir. Can I have $100? Why? Are you trying to rip me off? Oh, no. I'll give you this product. What is that? It's a nice black cube. Is this supposed to be a joke? No, it has a lot of value. What does that box contain? Oh, it contains the most expensive crypto. Oh, crypto? Oh yes, it's a golden coin in physical shape. How much for it? Oh, I just said $100. Are you okay with $1,000? Sure, if it has a lot of value. Thank you. Nice doing business with you, sir. That guy will never figure out that it's worth $0. And then the guy just opens the box, and then he's looking at it, and he checks on the internet the value of that crypto, because it's a fake crypto, right? It's a meme coin. And he's like, look at the value. It has 0 value. That guy ripped me off. That's what Trump's doing anyways. He's putting fake crypto, saying it has value. It don't have any value. And Amazon Games, they're proving something quite similar, right? Like, the games that they're gonna have ain't gonna have any value. It's gonna lose their value because people will see it and they're like, oh, nobody supports the product, right? If no one supports the product, 0 value. Oh boy, it's funny. Same thing with Nintendo. They're putting it for a lot of money. But then when people stop supporting it because a lot of the issues that are already occurring is 0 value. I hate to say it, but I was right when I said they were going to put it with 0 value, man. Because it's not even in service. The servers are already shutting down. I bought a product and it don't have any value. I don't know, that's your fault. You made that mistake. Well, let bygones be bygones. Oh man, you tricked me. What? I just want to become partner. Please? No. Please? No. Get out of here before I call the cops. Please don't. If you don't leave, I'm gonna call the cops. You're scamming your customers. Okay. Serves you right. Now the guy is just crying because his business is failing here in the U.S. Well, at least Nintendo will still have his business in Japan because that is their turf, right? But they're still losing against Pocket Bear in their own turf. What kind of Japanese business will lose in their own turf? You gotta put the wow in the crowd. You can't just put a product and continue messing up, making it look like nothing ever happened. And, yeah. Oh, you're just a Pokemon fanboy. I don't even play Pokemon anymore. I don't even support the game anymore. I don't even play it. I still think you're a Pokemon fanboy. Really, man? You want to go there? Yeah. Oh. I'm gonna call police. Hello? Police officer? Wait. No, it's gonna happen. Hello? I have this one person just continuing to annoy me and harass me and try to put a text towards me just because I don't support a game. It's happening, bud. Oh, you're coming right here in a little bit? Thank you. I appreciate it, officer. Oh, they're coming to get you, man. No! I was only kidding! No, you have brought it upon yourself, and you live right next to me. You're gonna get it. But if you had lived over there, I'll just call him to go straight over there. Your address is right on your account for YouTube, and it is on your Nintendo. But I know the Nintendo one is hidden, but your YouTube, man, really? You have your email address, that's usually hidden, but your address, your location, are you out of your mind, bro? Yeah, that's what I thought. Stay quiet, man. Stay quiet. And yeah, people will go up against each other because one side just forces the other side to just support that one side because that other person already had supported that one side. I don't want to support him, even though as much as I do want to support him, I just can't bring myself to support him. That's what happens when a company just lies behind the people and their community's back, which they were almost gonna plan a next gen, a Gen 10, but now they skip it and just say, we're announcing a Fire Red and Leaf Green re-release from, the remasters of... No. You expect me to support your product when you almost announced the Gen 10 and now you put a Gen remake. That's stupid. I mean, as much as I want to support it, I just can't. I mean, I love the game, but I just feel like I can't trust it. That's what happens, and that's how the cookie crumbles. I just love saying that, man. That's how the cookie crumbles. You remember the movie where Jim Carrey used to fully play as a news reporter? Man, that movie was funny. Because the other guy was making it look like, oh, I'm cool, right? And then the other guy somewhat gets less popularity until he uses the same line, the same punchline the other guy used to just bring the crowd and make it laugh, right? Like, dude, your reputation is over. Nintendo is starting to go down, even though you don't want to say it. I mean, think about it. Amazon Games is starting to go completely down. They only have 2% of their players in Throne Liberty. They lost 98% of their players. And I usually hate to go against these games because I purchased the Ultimate Edition for that Throne and Liberty, thinking that it would improve. Hey, what do you think? Did it improve? No, I don't think it improved. Please. No, I ain't supporting the game. I ain't supporting the product. You just lost me, man. You just lost me entirely. Come on, only $110? No. This game ain't worth $100. Now, it's worth, I would say, less than that. Maybe around $20, like what you would pay for Pokemon Leaf Green and Fire Red, man. That game is really popular. You shouldn't put it against that game. Dude, do you see it? How bad is the games that are getting re-put on the... It's only $20, but it should have been around $49.99 or a little bit higher. But now that you're going so much down to a point where now you're just desperate. Oh boy. And that's something I hate to stop supporting just because of the whole situation. But I just don't trust it. I don't trust it. I don't trust Amazon Games. And there are some game developers that are trustworthy. But look at Amazon Games now, man. As much as I want to continue supporting products from them, I'm just gonna buy the products that they get from other places, like Sony or not Nintendo, because that money is just gonna be partly given to Nintendo regardless. I don't trust that company at all. The things that are going on, it's not worth trusting. Oh boy. So long, Amazon. Have a nice trip, Amazon Games. Oh boy. Rest in peace. RIP. I mean, I'm still waiting for new content to come to Wayfinder, but I'm just playing that depending on what I feel like. If I feel like it's worth making more Let's Plays like before I wiped out all my other videos from the channel. I don't know. I'll make sure to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see until something happens with Wayfinder, because not enough has been going on with Wayfinder anymore. They just released another map, and that was it. They had that new character. That was all. And they say they're still trying to get the last whole bit of content out, but it's hard to say. It's hard to say. And I literally purchased Wayfinder when it was already in early access, when it was already like an MMO-ish. And then they changed it when they updated the game. As soon as you already have it, they'll update it, and it'll automatically become the offline mixed with online type of co-op game, right? Like somewhat like this, similar, but that game, it's a lot more different because it's a whole different game, of course. But sometimes you're gonna win some, and sometimes you're gonna lose some. That's just the way life works. See, I can't use tech with him yet. So I am going to have to be the one that focus on the good attacks. Here we go. Oh, there you go. A Velociprey. Prepare yourself for the most crucial death. There you go. The Velociprey died. Now, I guess you can say it died because it's a monster. It's gonna get slashed. It's dead. In Pokemon, it'll be considered fainting. In Palworld, it'll literally be considered like, you're my dinner. Like, you're my pal, but then you're my dinner. You know, it's weird. Like, Palworld just has that complete survival element where it's life or death for your character. You know, it's a cool aspect to the game. It's a really cool thing that they put into it. And it's not really you fainting a pal, you're just making that pal your dinner, but early on it's like your friend. But like, I mean, think about it. Pokemon did some stuff like that with Magikarp. With Magikarp, man. People be eating those Magikarp-shaped cakes. I love me a Magikarp. Sir, you know that was an actual Magikarp, right? You gave me my own partner. Well, it was just a wild Magikarp. You call that censorship? And I see you had an episode where they used the real gun in the Cowboy series version, the Cowboy episode. And you switch it to where it's a toy gun now. Oh, it's on, brother, it's on. I mean, I used to watch a whole lot of Pokemon since the first whole series, and a lot of people did too. Oh boy, things are not looking too well for a lot of these different gaming companies when they make a complete mistake. Well, like I said, that's how the cookie crumbles. And sometimes when the cookie crumbles, is because the person crumbled that cookie with his mouth and gobbled it up. Or he put into milk, it dissolved and crumbled up. Huh? Not the milk part. Crunching and munching to a point where it crumbles. Because that cookie just tastes a good, delicious chocolate chip cookie. If you know what I'm saying. Oh, delicious. This chocolate chip cookie is divine. That's not a chocolate chip cookie. That's a cookie with a little tiny, I would like to say, a little tiny beef buzz. Wait a minute, that was a beef cookie? Oh, that made me sick. Well, then this company is going to make you sick. Oh, no. And what did all these cookies have other than beef? Well, one is with beets. Oh, no. Oh, that left a bad taste in my mouth. Even though I didn't even have to eat it to have that taste. Well, have you ever had, a salad cookie? Oh, no. If you're making a whole wheat with sugar, I can expect and understand that. But if it's like, oh, boy. Oh, boy. No, thank you. I'm fine. Well, then I guess you're going to have to take down my business, won't you? I don't want to have to resort to this, man. I do not want to have to resort to this. It's one way or the other, man. You're gonna be forced to take me down if you want to get rid of me. Please don't make me. Huh? Okay. People, take this guy down. Take his shop down. He's making really bad desserts that don't usually go well. Haha! I'm going to jail now. Oh, you're not just going to jail. Your business is gonna get taken down. Oh, what? It's going down, man. You asked for me to do it, and I didn't want to do it. You could have done that yourself. You could have improved it. Why? I like these. This is my recipe. Oh, that recipe sucks. Terrible cookies. With beef? Little chunks of beef. Oh, boy. You could have made a beef patty with that. Huh? What is a beef patty? Okay. Okay, move backwards. Move even further backwards. I don't know why you're putting this on me. I didn't want to do this, but you said it and you wanted it. There you go. Please, no. Yes. Mm-hmm. Take him away, fellas. No, I'm getting my lawyer. I will pay my lawyer. I got the lawyer. I'll put him here. What lawyer do you got? $5? No, that's not a lawyer. Get out of here. That's not even enough to pay a lawyer. Oh. I mean, yeah, I never paid a lawyer before. I never had any situations where I had to get involved with a lawyer and put it in a lawsuit where I have to be in that lawsuit against the other person's will. And he sucked. I never try to put myself to a point where I put anything against other people on YouTube because I'm just tiny. I don't try and get involved with that mess. I'm not desperate to get myself right. Even though I probably won't because I have no criminal record, no, assault records, nothing. I don't have any signs of criminal records because I never got involved with criminal actions or so on, so on. And let's see. Oh, I forgot I just did power. I was lucky I got that hit though. But I did actually injure myself pretty badly. After this I may need a drink. I had some zero sugar coconut pineapple juice, It was really good though. But I always also try to focus on drinking some tons of water. Compared to before, I usually try to make sure I drink a little water, a little bit of something else, mix different nutritions, And I also make sure I try to control how much I consume by eating. But do I still eat somewhat? Yeah, of course. I'm just wiping my face. It's sweaty. Woof. Oh boy. And I know it ain't hot out. In New York, it ain't hot out, for sure. Is it getting somewhat warm? Maybe. Depending on how much energy you use. I use a lot of energy every now and then. And yet, I still have that extra energy. It's like you're, how you say it? You're like a machine with a motor. And usually that motor has limits, right? But for you, because of hyperactive and stuff, you'll start shoot, like you have unlimited supply of energy. But once you get to that point, in age, yeah, it will somewhat start taking a toll on you. And I'm 34. I'll be 35 this year, and I still literally have somewhat energy, but even though I don't really have the energy, my body is saying, continue, function, malfunction, system going down. You have that whole system going like, woo, because of hyperactive. You go jumping from one place, jump to the other, jump up. And you can do this without any sugar or caffeine usually. You're gonna go, woohoo, bouncing like a ball all over the room. That's how hyperactive usually works. Depending on the person, really. I don't know why, but I used to always just see wasps as more painful than a yellow jack. But for some reason, my body would say a different thing than what it's supposed to, right? Because every person handles the venom differently. Their body reacts to different bees differently. And when I looked up, I was like, oh shoot, yellow jacks are the most worst one. But for me, I took the venom from a wasp differently than the yellow jack, because my body and me alone can handle that venom differently. So for me, the wasp will be a worse one than the yellow jack, but the yellow jack is the most worst, depending on the person and how they take it, right? I usually thought, because I usually think of how painful I felt compared to the yellow jack with just the wasp alone, because I used to take a lot of different bee stings without meaning to. And so when I was young, I would take a bumblebee, okay? If you're in New York and you're in, the boonies, you take a bumblebee. For you, compared to another person, it can be really different how you experience it. And I used to handle those little tiny honeybees that would hang out in the sunflower in your backyard. And yeah, it's not as bad for me. And then I take a yellow jack. Suddenly it's still not as bad to me as the wasp. And so I take the wasp because I didn't really take it. I stomped on it, and yet it stung me, even though I try to, I'm putting a little bit of pressure. I'm not really squashing it like that. I'm just put on top, and then, oh, that hurt. To me, that one felt worse than the yellow jack. Oh. And then you're literally crying because you're a little kid, right? Some little kids take it differently. Like, there are little kids that are able to usually just move on with the pain. For me, it took a while to be able to, handle certain pains, right? And I was literally screaming. And I remember one time, my dad had a habanero jalapeno pepper on top of the fridge. I'm like, Dad, what's that? He's like, it's a jalapeno. You don't want to eat that. Really? Are you sure? You want to try? Be my guest. I'm taking a bite. I start running in the house. My mom is like, what happened? And my dad's like, go get some milk, Johnny. I'm like, would that help? Oh, okay. My mom heard, she got me some milk. I'm like, oh. My dad is laughing, he's cracking up. My mom is like, oh my God, you did that, Huffy? Yeah, my mom was kind of pissed somewhat, but yet she somewhat laughed at the same time. I mean, that was my mistake, thinking a regular pepper is, thinking a jalapeno is a regular pepper, right? When you're a little kid, you don't really see that. It's like, you see a regular pepper because you're usually liking like regular peppers. Some kids don't usually eat veggies at all. They like the kids meal. You go to McDonald's, you have a, what do you call it? A Happy Meal. You're just eating a cheeseburger with some French fries and chicken nuggets. Oh boy. I wish McDonald's was safer than they used to be. Oh, there's a lot of shit going on at McDonald's. And there's other restaurants having some of those issues. Like, if you go to certain Wendy's, they don't put enough meat sometimes in the chicken nuggets. Where do they get the chicken in these chicken nuggets? I don't know. They had to be doing something to get these chicken in the chicken nuggets. Hey, sir, we just fried those chicken nuggets, that's all. We cut them up, we put them in the fryer, and then we serve them. Are you sure there's not enough meat in these chicken nuggets? Sir, we're going to have to ask you to leave if you're going to put a lot of bad things upon us, because you're just ruining our reputation. Well, McDonald's ain't even any better. They're worse. Like, one person got sick because they ate a cheeseburger. The beef was super, and it was not really cooked at all. Sir, we're gonna have to ask you to leave. Okay, fine, I'm gonna call the authorities. Okay. Move it on. Hi, would you like a milkshake with your order? Oh, yes, please. Excuse me, where's the milkshake? All I see is milk. Not enough chocolate. And not enough of the ice cream with different flavors. That's all we have at the moment. Are you kidding me? It's just a milk. No shake. Where's the shake with the milk? Sir, we don't actually shake it with the milk. But they don't taste that great. Mister, we're gonna have to ask you to leave too. We had someone complaining and putting it on us, our bad reputation. We don't want a bad reputation. You got a bad reputation from me already. McDonald's is going down. As much as I hate to say it, because I usually eat from this place. What has the world become upon their selves? Okay, keep going. Alright. Alrighty, time to open this chest. And now, we're gonna go forward to getting our next partner monthly. And we're already there. We're gonna be getting a Velocidrome, maybe something else. What kind of egg will we find from this den? The world may never know. Well, if you look at the internet or the website, they'll give you a guide on each den and each egg in that den. Some of them are already the same, and then when you're in the next area, they're going to be somewhat different from the area here, and then you'll find others in that area that are usually somewhat the same in that area. Yeah, but some are better than others, for sure, because the higher the quality of the egg, the better the monster will be. But it's all random. Alrighty. Let's get ourselves at least 1 or 2 monsters, because we're gonna do this main quest here, and then one more, and we're gonna finish it up because it is 1 hour and 47 minutes of stream time. And it's just me just trying to get the 2 main quests, and next stream will be a part 2. And, yeah, so on, so on, man. Yeah, let's... Oh, wait. I just realized. Techie Monster Attack! Hell yeah. We have the high ground. We are going to defeat this Velocidrome. And we are gonna do it right. Here we go. The right path to righteousness and for glory. You call this glory, huh? Dude, you shouldn't be using power. I need you to use tech. Oh no. Okay. Kuliaku, can you switch please to your attack phase to attack phase? Come on! You got this, Kuliaku! You got this, man! Don't lose your right, don't lose the path of righteousness. You got this, buddy! He's doomed. Come on, buddy, you got this! Does he do? Yes. Oh, no, you got this, Kuliaku. You're very tanky. You got this, man. You got this. He's a gunner. No. Wait a minute. Aha, you were wrong, buddy. You were wrong. I shall do my kinship. Kinship power. Activate. Here we go. We're doing a kinship, baby. Woohoo! Kinship power away! It's gonna go on right now. Explosion! Do you like the explosion? Because you're gonna eat it out. A Velocidrome going down. He is going to eat an explosion. Eat the explosion! Ooh, that gotta hurt. Uh-oh, we're gonna do clicking! Here it goes! Oh. Haha, you thought you could get me. But I win. I win the war! I got the high ground. Because it's about to go... Oh. You're still using the wrong attack! Okay. I'm gonna have to deal with the fact that I get attacked again. It was worse when I had a jalapeno and ate 1 jalapeno when I was a little kid, man. Oh, my whole mouth and my body was under fire. Whew, I was burning up that one time when I was little. I never streamed those moments, but if I was able to do it, I would do it. Oh, for the sake of funny content, man. I mean, even though I'm not really full-fledged or even a content creator, I'm not that yet. And plus, I'm just doing these things as a side thing, not really to actually become a content creator. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it as a side thing. I mean, I don't have that type of experience, but I do try to make some entertaining. I try to do my best. You know why? Because you're the best around. No one's ever gonna take you down. You're the best around. Nobody's ever gonna take you down. Oh, yeah. Hey, dude, shut up. You dare judge my singing talents? Dude, you don't sound that great. You sound terrible. You sound like a broken record. How dare you? I gotta say, I am one of the most talented singers. Talented my ass. Oh, it's on, buddy. It's on. I challenge you to a singing competition. No, I don't sing, and you just sound really worser. You should listen to the Backstreet Boys. You'll probably be able to learn from them. I am way better than the Backstreet Boys. No, you're terrible. Okay, whatever. I guess I'll have to make a whole new career. No more singing. More like showbiz. Man, you're not gonna get that far and just become someone who is directly into showbiz. Oh, I can prove you wrong. No. You're more like someone who could make some side comedy videos for entertainment purposes. No, I will not do entertainment. I want to go far and beyond, above the whole reaches to the star. Do you hear what you're saying? What's wrong with that? A man can dream, can he? Dude, okay. Whatever. Okay, I'll just do a side thing. There we go. Nice. Oh boy. That guy was a Dude, you're not from the UK. You are pure American, and you are also Puerto Rican. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, dude. Move on. Wait, what? Don't kick me out of the stage yet. Take him out, boys. Wait, I could do something much more funnier. Okay, let's give him one more chance. Really? Thank you, mister. Okay, what is your next, what are you trying to do for this next idea of yours in entertaining? Okay, get him out. That guy is talentless. What? I'm not talentless. Get him out, folks. Get him out. Wait! Okay, what do you want now? Please give me a chance. I got one profession. Okay, one more chance. How about jazz hands? Okay, remove him. Wait! Lock him out. I'll climb up there and I'll prove them wrong. I'll go to that top chimney and fall down, land on my tush, and then I'll continue to show that guy I have talent. Nobody expects me to jump into a hole in the top of the roof. And I will go down and it will lead me into the show business. Oh no, he's back. Come on, please give me a chance. Okay, one more chance. You have one more chance. Let's see what you have. If you do a mistake and you don't really have no talent, you're gonna get kicked out for good. We are not opening that door because you weren't supposed to be here, bud. Come on, I got one. You want to know what's funny? That guy there. Okay, kick him out. No. Oh. Okay, I can't go up there. I can't go that way. I can't go this way. Okay, I give up. Did he give up yet, sir? Oh yeah, he gave up. He ain't coming back here. He's giving up. Because there's no way he's going through that direction. Ain't no way he's going through that direction. And we already know what to expect if he went up there. Just slide down. It ain't gonna work. Oh, very good idea, sir. You knew what to be expected. Yeah, it's basics. That's how you make your showbiz secure. And we're gonna be doing at least one more quest and a little bit more from that one more quest. And yes, guys, I'm talking about my stream here. Oh, stuffed up. Oh, phlegm. Oh boy, that's disgusting. Hey, I see Dad's here now. Hey, Dad. Is Dad in the kitchen? Hey, Daddy, is that you? I know that's you. I already started to listen to how the sound of your voice sounded. I know that voice anywhere. Oh. Trying to mislead me with your voice, Daddy. Papa. Oh, man. You know, I'm actually thinking about watching Goosebumps. The first movie of Goosebumps that they put and redid as a movie. And you had Jack Black. Man, that movie was a masterpiece. That was funny. I mean, some part of the ending is somewhat emotional, but funny. But it was good. And we're going to take the egg. Yeah. Alrighty. Oh, wait. First, let's get that. Get that. And get that. Because usually in Monster Hunter Stories 3, if you had the egg, you can still usually carry things and pick things up. And this one, you can't really pick things up if you end up taking the egg and before you take everything. If you take the egg before everything, you won't really. You would have to like go to that entrance, and it'll say whether you want to leave or you want to stay, but you want to put the egg away. See, and you can't do this when you're in a mount. When you're mounting your monster, you can't do that in this game. I think in the second game, the third game, sorry, you can usually get in your mount, you can mount your monster and still usually pick up things, I think. Or that's only with the resources, I don't remember. I mean, I played the demo, so I know a little bit what to expect. Hey, next month, we're about to get Monster Hunter Stories 3, man. Ooh! I mean, yeah, it's only offline compatible because there's no online in it, like in the second game. But at least that means the second game can somewhat continue until they say, we're going to end the service of this game. We got to bring some new. And then they'll eventually, when they say they announce it, it's going to happen eventually. But I think that if they actually shut down the online for this one and the first game, because I feel like the first game will probably be best off shutting down the co-op, even though, like, I mean, a lot of this thing, the only online type of thing you have in the first game is just PvP, and this one has one of the best online system in there. Will some people try to abuse it and just try to mod their game? Yeah, eventually, yeah. I'm pretty sure they're already doing it every now and then in Monster Hunter Stories 2 and 01. Well, okay, Monster Hunter Stories 1, they can mod it, but they can't play online, right? Because that'll be completely abusing. Because that game only has PvP mostly. Like, that would be a complete no-no. A no-no. Mm-mm. And with this game, I guess you can prevent the unexpected from, like, going down. And if you're just doing solo expeditions, at least, maybe. But I still won't recommend it. But yeah, people who usually mod the games and then also end up doing co-op regardless, it can take them down. I mean, think about it. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink has people already modding certain characters or making a bot character in the game, even though that game you only create the character. But there's a way to make a botted character or a modded character. One way or the other, it's still considered modding. Like, botted characters, it only does things on its own. You're just AFKing, right? The computer's doing everything on its own. But when you mod a character, it's similar, right? But you're just modding the character and you're still playing, right? The modded character will actually have a lot of different stats, or a maxed out, right? Think about it. White Knight Chronicles, that game didn't do so good because of the modding. But, like, was it a fun game when you played it solo? Somewhat, to an extent. I mean, do they still have the IP still in, like, a safe? Yeah, because there's a chance they might try to bring it back in the future if they decide to. But here's the thing. Maybe it'll happen on the PlayStation 6, but there's no guaranteed information. No actual evidence or information leading to a White Knight Chronicles remake or a White Knight Chronicles continuation, right? Because the only thing they could probably do is make a White Knight Chronicles 3. And they might be able to remake White Knight Chronicles 01. And also try to remake separately 2. But, I mean, they're just saying, we're keeping it in a safe just in case if we feel like bringing it back. Because that means there's a chance they could try and bring it back, but they have no plans at this time. Not this year. Maybe later this year? Who knows? It all depends if they want to bring it back and decide to actually do that. They would just be forced to remake the first game and overhauling the game entirely to, like, change the way the game actually looks somewhat with, like, open world. But we never know. You know why? The world may never know. That's the many mysteries of the gaming world, right? The gaming universe, right? Like, there'll be games that you expect to have much more in them, like an online co-op or a lot more content than what it usually would. And a lot of these games usually have a decent amount of content, some not so decent at all. Because when a game developer puts expansions, and if it's free expansions, people will usually be more interested in free content. For example, and I'm going to bring this up even though there's probably a lot of people that usually don't like this because they prefer Pokemon, and they'll put it towards someone like me if I talk about the truth about that game. So Pokemon Sword and Shield, before Palworld even started to exist on consoles, people usually did pay for the expansions for Sword and Shield, but then it got to that point where people just wanted a free expansion. Like, dude, you put against Power because Power is now existing on the consoles, because before they existed on PC, and you didn't even start to put it against Pocket Pair when it was on PC, and now it hits consoles. Because at first you were just spying at Pocket Pair, right? You wanted to make sure they're not gonna beat you. Because you put paid expansions, the other side puts free content, meaning free expansion updates. I mean, I used to support Pokemon, but now you're escalating. You're going to a point where it's going too far. I mean, let's just be real. A lot of these game developers somewhat go too far, right? Even a lot of these somewhat content creators who would usually abuse it too. But I mean, I'm not involved with that. I'm like, okay, I stay out of it. I'll expose the reputation, but that's about it. And yeah, usually when you expose a reputation, sometimes, yeah, it can get you in, but I don't want no disrespect towards anyone. Why? Because I'm just a tiny little ant. But if you're honest, you can become somewhat bigger. Like, things that people do wrong, it's making them just smaller, right? When the person continues to just abuse it, they become smaller than, even though they look big, they're still kind of small. Because usually people that abuse social media for the sake of cyberbullying, it can make them go real low, you know? And when people, even though they're small, but they put the truth, they will sometimes become more bigger because of their honesty. And yeah, they may not do a lot of these gaming content, but at least they put content where they expose truths. The honest truth. And that's usually what makes someone bigger. When they put the honest truth and they just put it there and let people see the truth. See, I may not be able to show what's going on, but I can read what's going on and what type of reputation or record that person has. Because a lot of these records are usually just global anyways. They're saying like, oh, there's no point in hiding this, right? They're going to put it global. Usually, they would have it classified. But instead, they're like, there's no point in making this classified, right? They let it as a declassified thing. People can just look at it and expose the truth regardless, because one side, regardless, is going to say something to make it up, to lie, right? They'll lie so they don't get in trouble. They hide their reputations, hide their criminal records to make it look like they never did anything wrong. And then other people are already looking at it. I mean, sorry, throat. There are quite a few big content creators that will put the truth, and the two of the ones I can think of that are really cool people, and I'm not gonna put a reaction to their videos because I have no permission to do so. But I can share my own opinion and which YouTube is actually really truthful. And I think, and I never met these guys in social media or Discord or anything, or even in a chat, but I've watched some of their videos and a few of their live streams. I would say Tectone and Asmongold, they're pretty up there, pretty high up there with the trustworthy. And yeah, I look at their videos and I've seen what's going on and what the other side puts towards them, I'm like, wow. See, I don't put the title of this video that because I'm only focusing on Let's Plays, and if I make a Let's Plays, I'll do a little bit of talking of certain things, switch it around, put in another thing, because if I'm just putting a little bit of the truth, which usually sounds a lot negative, I try to change it up, you know, put a little something else and then switch back and then switch back and forth from negative to positive. Because the only things that are usually negative are usually the truths. And the positive is you just putting a little bit of laughter and cheer, you know? Right. Let's do one more whole part of the quest, and, you know, it's already 2 hours into the stream. So I'm going to do this one, and then I'm going to try to do part of the other quest. And it don't take too long. It's pretty decently timed, you know, pretty decent length. I mean, have I, you know, and we're level 3 and I wasn't aware of it. Damn. Whoa. Let me check something here. Yeah. Okay, we gotta go to Chief Gara. You know, the name reminds me of the demon, how do you call it? Jinchuriki demon tail beast, Shikaku. That Jinchuriki, Gara from Naruto, man. That was the best series, man. Really good. Was it kind of completely somewhat sad, but
how'd you like your
very
solo
beautiful.
Quest?
Yes, it was
wild,
a masterpiece. Right? Oh, my neck.
I was worried you might get lost or something.
Huh.
I'm super glad to see you all in one piece.
But it's taking a break. Let me put my ceiling fan on.
Huh.
Alrighty.
Was it easy? You look completely unfazed.
Lady.
Guess there's no denying you're Red's grandkid.
True that. Look at my egg.
You even brought back an egg. Splendid.
Sure did, Chief Gara. Oh, man.
Oh, wow. You're right. Huh. I'm a better teacher than I thought.
Woo.
Which is it? Thanks to your teaching, or because this is Red's grandkid?
Who cares? The newbie did a great job, and that's what counts.
Newbie, excuse me? Okay. You got me there. I'm a newbie. Not really.
What do you think, Kena? They're ready
Well,
for the next
before
one,
I used
wouldn't
to
you say?
completely mess up on gear. So back then I used to be just considered a newbie. Even though I had it on the Switch, I never finished it on the Switch. And yet I made streams of it on the PS5. And I only finished it on the PS5. Oh boy.
Really? Isn't it a little too soon for the rookie to handle alone?
Oh yeah.
You
I
should
don't know
go
if
with
you guys
them,
know
too,
this,
just
but I
in
do
case.
have a lot of jumpies even when I'm sitting down. Do I have any posture sways? Not a lot of that. Only a tiny bit. Mostly just ticks. While I'm sitting down, I just jump. And there'll be times because I'm jumping, the sound don't really come well onto the speaker.
Why so serious, guys? Whatever it is, we can handle it.
Oh, we can do it! Right, fellas? Right? Come on, fellas. Come on! Don't move back! Come on! Let's do this! Let's win! Come on, man. Don't nod your head like that. Come on, let's win! Alright. I'll have to take care of this on my own. I'll win the match for us all. Here I go.
We've had reports of some recent turf wars in the Pona grasslands.
Oh, my head. You guys are gonna come in anytime. I'm losing this diamond. You're putting it all on me. Oh boy. I surrender. You see, you make me the one who embarrassed myself. You embarrassed yourself. We didn't embarrass you. You embarrassed your own self. Oh, now you talk. You three morons are the worst friends a guy can have. Hello? Hey, where you going? We're leaving. Hey, come back here. We're supposed to win this tournament.
Turf wars? What's that?
Oh, you can't. Friends, you can't live with them. You can't live without them. Oh, boy.
It's when monsters fight over territory.
We've even found badly injured monsters in the
Well,
grasslands.
at least I have you, good old teddy bear. Oh, teddy bear, come down. Oh, don't fly away to the heavens. Dang it. I'm all alone now. Hey, dude, you need some help? Hey, yes, I do. Okay. Never mind. You just really creeped me out there, bud. No! Oh, the cruel world. Oh, my agony. The agony. Man, you need some help? Really? No, I'm saying you need some help from, like, mentally, I mean. You're a terrible person.
We can't just let them tear each other apart.
Okay, man,
It'll
you
be
need
bad
some help.
news for the island's ecosystem if we do.
Oh, what are you looking at? I don't know. My eyes just feel really woozy. Who? Hello, mister, are you okay? Oh, wow. Oh. Oh, the world is spinning. Ow. Oh. Oh. Hey, mister, are you okay? I'm fine. Oh, boy. Oh, goodness gracious.
Let's get moving. I'll meet you at the
Alright,
edge
let's
of the village.
just continue and get one more part of the... We're gonna get two more part of this quest here done. And... action. Oh boy. Ah! Buggy nose. Oh, man. And continuation. Alrighty, we have to head to the Pona grasslands. On we go. Well, okay, we can't go out without oh yeah, we have this unlocked. So if we walk out this, we go through this entrance, we unlock Kana as the main ally. We have Cayman on the high ground. Really is a high ground. Oh, whoa, they look like tiny ants. And there she is, Kana. And I'm gonna just try to level up a little tiny bit and then complete one main quest, and that'll probably be the end of part 2 of this Let's Play. Oh shoot. Hold on. Alrighty, let's train a little bit and try to get one more main quest done. And that's what I've been saying a few times already. We're gonna do a trial. We're gonna face this thing, 3 of these guys, to get a little bit of our level up to get the head start in this upcoming main quest. Do one part of it and save it, and maybe tomorrow I'll be doing another part. But I'm trying to take it easy with content for like Let's Plays. I'll make one Let's Play the first day, one today, and the next one tomorrow, because I am trying to make sure I get all these Let's Plays done, and whenever I get Monster Hunter Stories 3 when it comes out, I'll just try to get what I can before I do that, Alrighty. These guys are weak against speed. I don't know why I almost selected power. And now, for the main event. Oh, never mind, they're techs. So they're techs. Someone call back up, they're techs. Oh! There goes Redmar, but he's still up. They ain't doing enough on him, man. Okay, switch a monster. We're going with Kulu-Ya-Ku. Here goes. We're gonna do this. And, we're gonna do this. Oh. We'll have to wait until my Kulu-Ya-Ku start doing power hits. Alrighty. Let's do this. I forgot, you usually have to get your monster a little bit up there to be able to do a few bit of different, like one skill for your Redmar, another for your Kulu-Ya-Ku, and look at that. It's the end of that battle. And we're gonna do one more battle here, and then we're gonna go to the next part, one more of the main quest, and or you know what? I'll craft something to see, because the next monster we'll have to face, if I remember correctly, is still considered a tech attacker, but it's not. The armor that you craft early on is going to have the resistance to, the elements he has, because he's not an element. He has no elements. And the gear that you craft early on usually resist you from non-elements. And partway through the beginning, as you go through, you'll get fire elemental resistance and fire elemental attack. Alrighty. We're gonna craft some gear. I'm not doing that one yet anymore until we find out real quick if we can craft a decent amount of gear. Are we able to craft? Yes, we are. Okay. Armory, smithy. And let's see here. Okay, this one is good against non-elementals. It's weak against fire. This one is same way. Its resistance is non-elemental, but its weakness is water. This one, same thing. So the best one we're better off getting early on is this one. It has more resistance to non-elements than these. And yes, the weakness is going to be water. I mean, best to actually have a variety, right? Let's say if the monster, or should I say monster boss fight, has the non-elemental as, it's a textile, but it can still use water damage. That's a bad thing, right? Your weapon will deal the damage itself. The armor will protect you from the elements it will use. So we can just go for this one first, and also try to get these two right here. These right here will come useful as well for the weak point and the resistance as well. Because, yeah, there'll be some monsters that still focus on non-elemental attacks, but also, you'll be doing elemental attacks while, it's really confusing for me to explain. I don't know how to explain it that well. But, like, there'll be other monsters that will have elements, and regardless, you'll be able to take in hits from non-elemental attack monsters. I guess that's the only way I could put it. We're gonna craft. Oh, okay, hold on. I have got an idea. We're not gonna do this first. Hold on. Let me. I have a really good idea on what I could do, because as soon as I beat that trial, you get meats. All right, you get those like steaks or whatever you want to call it, right? You go here, subquest, and this right here. I can only give so little, so hold on. Okay. Oh, I don't have enough to get. I have to get 6 on. Okay. I'll just sell what I have of meats or anything of valuable that can make it money without me having to sell actual materials to craft stuff. Okay, go to selling items, and I'm pretty sure we have some stuff that is only usable through selling. I think we should have something. Let's see. I mean, no, not that one either. Okay. I want to make sure I have something that I can sell, but I can't. Let's see. I probably can. I could just start off small, right? Alrighty. Okay. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. We still need more of these resources. We can probably craft starting small and progress our way. We'll do some here with this one here, because this one's a little more simple, and plus there will be a big boss that will require fire resistance. Yeah, we're gonna get this one too. It'll increase a little more extra ice resistance as well. We're gonna keep what we need, and we're gonna take on a little bit of that one main quest. Okay, we can just put one here, there. Okay. Oh, I wasn't paying any attention to my balance.
Thank you.
But it's okay. It's okay, because the monster early on usually isn't that bad at all. So, okay, let me make sure I have an armor that can help me during a fire elemental monster. And we're also gonna put the. Oh, I thought we had something. Okay. Yes. Fire defense. Alright, let's try and get one more of this part of the quest completed. And then I'll probably be taking a bit of a long break. Alrighty. I mean, I know the monster we're gonna face right now isn't really a fire elemental, but soon we'll just come against a fire elemental. And it looks just like a
Let's go check out where these turf wars
T-Rex.
have been happening.
T-Rex.
Sounds good, but what
I
are we
think
gonna
it's
be
called
checking out?
Angina. I think if I'm correct.
Obviously, we're going to find some monster
That's
tracks.
the T-Rex looking
Monsters leave traces
monster
behind
in this
wherever
game.
they go. We can follow those to wherever the monsters are now.
Well, okay. But how are we supposed to follow a trail in such a huge
And then
area?
after I do this one
No worries.
part of this main
I've got us
quest, I am
covered.
also gonna be eating some food.
Ta-da! You ever hear of scout flies? Once we find the tracks, these little fellas will do the rest.
For real? And anyone can use these flashy things? Even my buddy over here?
Ooh,
Of course. They're
shiny,
a vital part of any
shiny,
rider's toolkit.
pretty,
Here,
pretty.
take some.
Shiny, shiny, pretty, pretty.
Wow. Wow.
Hmm? A dang.
Wow.
But this is cool.
I'll show you
I
what
like
to do once
this,
we find some tracks.
cutscene.
All right.
All right. All right. Oh man, that's funny. Let me check some real quick again. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, this is the part where we have to just track the monster that we're trying to find, and he's gonna end up being the boss fight. So I guess we're gonna do this and another part of this quest to get that big boss. Well, it's not really a big boss. More like a mini boss is how I would say it. And we're just gonna do that mini boss. And then afterwards, I'm going to put myself back at the town. And, yeah, save it there. You expect me to go near there? Oh, Alrighty. Oh, I gotta go this way now? Okay. Why are you telling me to go there? Oh, okay. Woo-hoo. I was literally gonna freak out, man. Oh, okay. And then... Oh. There we go. And that is 100% there, and now we go straight to the mini-boss. And this one, if I remember correctly, is a Yuncut 2. And then once we do that, I will make sure to save it, and till tomorrow there'll be a part 3. Here it goes. Oh no, it's up there. Hold on. There has been a few minute delay with the cutscene. And we're going around here, going around town. Going around town. Can you do this, and that, and this, and that, this, and that, and this, and this, and that, and this, and that? And then you go,
buddy, over there.
Ooh, and then here comes the big finale. Oh, never mind. This is not SpongeBob, man.
Sneaky.
Slowly now, sneaky. Uh-oh, there's the uncut. Go! Please don't hurt me. We coming, please. Oh, shut the button. Oh, clap. I think I had a bad taste in my mouth again. Here goes. Yikes! It spotted us. Switch out quick. How? What do I do? Come back in, Ranmar. It's your turn. Okay. Alrighty, folks. This thing asked for it. Well, this world ain't big enough for the two of us, buddy. Ian, cut two. Uh-oh, me and that other monster around. Oh! I get. Oh, shit. Forgive me, please. Oh, I forgot. He's not weak against slashing. He's usually weak against piercing. Oh, dang it. Oh, I just screwed myself over. Okay, it happened. Oh, will this work? Oh. Is it gonna do a double attack? Come on, double attack, double attack. Oh. A double attack. Oh. My poor little soul, man. Not the power. Power would work. Hold on. So, oh, I forgot it, man. I forgot the bow and arrow. I was so focused on defense again. Oh, man. This is gonna suck. Okay, I gotta figure out how am I gonna get myself out of this position. Okay, I'm hoping for Hermonthia and me to do a double attack. And I'm hoping for my Monstie and Kena herself, to, one or the other, do a double attack. One of us has to do a double attack. I'm getting heartburn here, man. I'm getting heartburn. The time. Oh, man, that hurts. Oh, okay. Somewhat safe. That was my mistake, not to get a bow. Oh, man, that was my biggest mistake, man. Damn. Let me see. Switching a weapon. Going to hammer. I think the hammer should also do some bits of damage compared to the sword. The sword is not good, but maybe the hammer and the... I'm hoping for this. Here goes. Me and Hermonthia Avnon. Or Avnon, sorry. And no. It didn't. You had one chance. You had one chance. You had the opportunity of a life. Ooh. Come on. Come on, Kuya. Okay, double kinship time. It's payback time. It's about to happen, baby. It's about to happen. A double kinship activate. Need I say more? Should I say anything else? No? Okay. Kinship power activate! A double power. Here it goes. It's about to happen, fellas. The entertainment of a lifetime. Even though I was screwing myself over with the battle, man. Oh, it's over. Come on, do it. Do it. Get him. Get him. Okay, and 379 damage. Oh, yeah. And the poison attack, baby. Hell yeah. And and my Monstie, the Kulia, and me, Aaliyah. I should do it. Probably double attack, I hope. Come on, baby, come on. Oh, there he goes. If I'm not. Let my wife know I love her. I don't have a wife. Let's just be clear, I don't have a wife. I'm not in a relationship. I'm not that stupid. I mean, not that it's stupid to fall in love with someone. That's good. That's a good thing. If you can afford it, which I can't. Alrighty. Hopefully this will be the final blow that I can do to knock it out. It might be 2 more blows, but... Alrighty. Oh, he's yelling speed. Oh, he's yelling speed, man. Okay. Do your worst. I'm closing my eyes. Are you doing it yet? Is it happening? Oh, Oh, ow. Okay, that did a lot of damage. Oh, but hey, I won. The victory is ours! Even though I took a lot of damage on myself just to deal it on that thing. Oh, that hurt. That was really painful. And I'll just try to get it saved up. I'll go to the main town. And, oh yeah. I was lucky. I mean, I could have took the time to get a little bit more in order to craft that other, because I could have tried to farm a little bit of Zinni and try to go ahead. But, hey. Oh. It's leaning that direction now. Oh, well, I'll do the next fight in the next Let's Play tomorrow, maybe. Because I'm going to probably take a lot of extra time to relax. I'll have to fast travel then. Hold on. Okay. No. Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to walk all the way over there, huh? Okay, I jump a roo. Geronimo! That's what happened, right? Okay, we're going to town before we end the stream completely. I mean, what I could have done is just end the stream, put my PS5 on rest mode. But, like, I mean, I'm just probably gonna end up relaxing. So I could just put on rest mode, actually. Okay. Let me go back to make sure I'm there for whenever I decide to stream. And that's gonna probably be tomorrow for sure. But if I do come back into PS5, I'll probably just save it and wait for tomorrow, right? To continue on, so on, and so forth. And, okay. Hold on. We're gonna get over here again and just cut the stream off, and I'll just put it on rest mode, and, you know, I'll save it off stream maybe at the most, and just put it to where I need to have it here, you know. Alrighty, guys. Whoever enjoyed the stream, thank you. I thank you for the views that you have given me. And I really appreciate it. On the other hand, I will take my leave. Exit stage left. Later, guys.